Good afternoon. We're here with Leatherheads player manager Nikki Bull, following our final pre-season game away at Farnborough today. Good afternoon, Nikki.
Good afternoon.
What were your thoughts on today's game? And do you think the 2-2 scoreline provides a fair reflection of our performance today?
I thought in parts we were very good today. I thought we moved the ball extremely well. A lot of the things we've been working on over pre-season, I think, came out today in our performance. Obviously disappointed after half-time to concede the goals in the manner that we did. I think we ended the first half so strongly and missed a few half chances that I think in some respects the players came out maybe thinking it was going to be easy the second half, switch off, and at any level if you switch off you're going to get punished, and we did that, and then before you know it we're 2-0 down in a game that I felt we were controlling. So that's the disappointing thing for me today, but you have to say on the flip side, you have to say the positivity from the group to not let the heads go down and come back, and towards the end then we finished the game really strongly again. Fitness that we've been working on, very good, and lots of positives. Obviously, look, I need to put my sensible hat on as well as a manager and realise that these players only met each other like 4.5 weeks ago. This is the whole brand new squad. It's going to take time to gel, but the signs are there. We're working extremely hard. The players' attitudes have been fantastic, and if we keep progressing and wanting to do the right things, I feel that we'll be competitive this season.
Yeah. And our trialist number 15 came on in the second half, and I thought it looked really lively, made a real impact. What was your thoughts of his performance today? And there's still time to offer him a contract before the first game of the season next week.
Yeah, it's that time of year now where players are getting released from conference clubs that have been trialling, and you get that kind of drip down effect now where suddenly players that may be a bit better than this level suddenly find themselves about a club and they want a contract or they want a deal. So it's difficult for me at this time because obviously I've got some really tough decisions to make, and I'm going to have to let players go that have been with us for the majority of pre-season. Their attitudes have been fantastic, but I have to do what's best for Leatherhead Football Club, and I have to put the best possible team I can on the pitch, and that's part of being a manager. You have to make the tough decisions, and obviously next week at Hornchurch I want to have the strongest squad I can with the budget that I've got.
Yeah. And for Farnborough's second goal from the corner, it looked like you might have been impeded.
Yeah, it was one of them. I don't think. I don't want to moan about officials, but I don't think they had the greatest game today. I think they might have just got back from holiday themselves. It was a strange. I thought the game was officiated very strangely today. I think there was penalties that weren't given. There were blatant free kicks that weren't given, and after an hour or so, I just said to the referee, I know it's pre-season, but surely you still have to referee the game as if it's a proper game. The referee even told me I was fouled on the goal, but he didn't feel it. It was just bizarre. Anyway, let's just hope they're out the way now, and when
Too much leniency.
Yeah, let's just hope when the season starts, the officials are ready for it, because obviously we're working hard as a group, and it's difficult when you go into games and you just feel that certain decisions go against you. But that's football. I'm not going to moan about them. We just have to get on with it.
Yeah, and away at Hornchurch next week for our first league game. From what you've seen in pre-season, and how confident are you that we can go pick up 3 points and get off to a good start?
I'm confident with the group that we've got. We're going to any games, we want to win it. We're not going to be negative this season. We want to win every game we go on the pitch. Regardless of your Manchester City or the local pub side, You're not going to win every game, but we'll approach it in the right manner. I think you saw today that we're trying to play football the right way. Had our end product in the final third been a bit better, the crossing and the finishing, we could have probably had 4 or 5 in the first half hour. I've been really pleased with the way that the players have taken on board certain patterns of play and the way we want to play, and I think there's an energy about the team, and like I say, we couldn't have been given a harder start. Hornchurch, I see, are favourites to win the league, so to go there on their opening day, it's going to be a tough fixture, but in the Ryman Prem Division, I've been in it myself and won it twice as a player. There are no easy games, trust me. Every week it's a slog, Saturday, Tuesday, and you need the right dressing room with the right type of players, and I feel that I've got a good group of players.
Yeah, and lastly, from what I've seen from this pre-season, you've really tried to install in the players to play football the right way, get the ball down on the ground, and intricate pass, move your way up the field. Don't just punt the ball upfield, but get the ball on the ground and play.
I think you have to. You obviously, any manager, any team, you have to have a plan A and a plan B. Obviously, we want to play a certain way. We'd like to be easy on the eye. We'd like to entertain the supporters. But there will be times where teams stop us playing, and we do have to go a bit more direct. But again, that's why you have the likes of Sean Okoji, who's a big lad. We should be able to mix our game up. We've been working on a lot in pre-season. Been a lot for the players to take on board. And I know I'm repeating myself, but these players only met each other 5-6 weeks ago. It's been a lot to take in. It's a brand new group. It might be a slow burner. I feel we will get better as the season goes on, but signs are promising.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
I'll see you away next week at Hornchurch.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.